Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rachak Kadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth. And much peace and blessings unto the elect of Israel. It's your brother Itazawa. I'm coming back at you with another lesson. Lord willing, this is edifying, because there's a lot of stuff going on pertaining to prophecy. And we got to put on that spiritual armor, okay? We got to be ready for the things that's about to come, including persecution, all right? That has to come to pass, all right? So this is Psalms 23 and verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul, and leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Now the valley of the shadow of death represents a very low place. That's representing America. America is the valley of the shadow of death, because there's nothing but death here in America. America was built upon death, all right? In the hands of Esau, the so-called white man. They took this land. They killed all the so-called Native Americans, the Gadites. Salakia, they didn't kill all the Native Americans, but they murdered them, they slaughtered them, and then they took their land. Us being in slavery, okay? This land was built upon wickedness. It's built upon our blood. All right? Verse 5. Thou preparest a table for me. Salakia, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. All right. So, America is that very low place. It is the valley of the shadow of death. All right. And the Most High, he's with his men. Okay, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai is with his men. So whenever you are walking in this very low place, you have to put on that armor. All right, because we're still in this spiritual fight. We're still battling demons, especially in these times, bro. These demons are fucking with you hard, because they know the times that we're in. They know that our deliverance is at hand, so they're going to fuck with us more. They're going to start plaguing our mind. They're going to use people. They're going to use their friends. All right, they're going to use women to try to distract you. And I know that through experience, okay? I'm not going to get into it. But these demons, they're going to fuck with you. So that's why we got to have on this armor. And the armor is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Okay? Let me go ahead and get Ephesians 6. Because it's very important to be protected out here. All right, it's the book of Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, what's the armor? The armor is the words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. The scriptures is the armor. All right, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So that's what we're battling. Our battle is not carnal. Our battle doesn't consist of us putting on a bulletproof vest and going out there with a gun shooting people or some bullshit like that. That's not our fight. That's not who we are. We're spiritual men. And this war is spiritual. It's going to get physical once the Lord give his elect men spiritual power and going to fuck up Esau and put him in slavery. That's the only physical part that we're going to do. Okay? But we're battling demons. And the rulers of the darkness of this world, we're battling these Rothschilds because they're in power. They rule the whole earth. They're the children of darkness. They call themselves the real Jews, but they're not. Revelations 2 and 9. They're not the real Jews. Okay? Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. Now, what's the evil day? The evil day is at hand, as in Jacob's trouble. All hell breaking loose. That's the evil day. People dying left and right. I believe the government said in 2 weeks, America is going on lockdown. It's about to be like Italy. Medical martial law. Martial law gonna be out here. It's gonna be an evil day, bro. Let me read that again. Verse 13. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and have done all to stand. All right. Verse 14. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having your breastplate of righteousness. Okay, that's what we got to do. We got to put this truth on. We got to stay in the scriptures and push this word out. And remember what the scriptures say. That's why we constantly meditate and we focus on the scriptures. Because that's going to keep us stable. That's what's going to keep us safe in the evil day. So this is our armor right here. This is our body armor. This is our bulletproof vest right here. Is the scriptures. Verse 15. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked. So you got to have faith. You got to have strong faith. You got to have faith that the Lord is going to be with you during these evil times, especially the things that you are about to see. You're going to see people get really messed up out here. That might put fear in you, but you got to have faith that the Lord is going to protect you. Verse 17. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. So our weapon right here is the words of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. This is our weapon, the Bible, the scriptures. The words of the Lord are sharper than any two-edged sword. Okay? Verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit. So we got to constantly pray. Because Yahushai has said, pray without ceasing. We got to constantly stay in prayer so we can be connected to the Heavenly Father. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto you with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. Okay, we got to keep praying. We got to keep having faith, you know. I got a precept. Let me get Isaiah. Book of Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Okay, so wisdom and knowledge is what's going to keep us stable. Well, everybody out where everybody out here is going crazy, the men of the Lord is going to be stable, while everybody out in the world is losing their mind because there's no food out there. Martial law is fucking them up. Okay. They're freaking out because of the famine. But the only ones that is going to be in their mental mind is the elect. They're going to be the only ones that's going to be stable. All right? They're not going to be freaking out here. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right? So the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High is going to be the stability of our times. All right? It's going to be the stability of thy times, of these evil times that are about to come. All right? So going back to Ephesians 14, stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth and having on the breastplate of righteousness. So above all the armor that the Most High said, the most important armor is taking the shield of faith. Because you can't lose all your armor in battle if you got your shield, you know. That's the only way that's going to protect you. If you're out in war and you don't got a vest on, you're bound to get hit with a bullet and it's going to mess you up. That's how it is spiritually. If you don't got faith and these demons is messing with you, you're going to end up bugging out. Okay, let me get Hebrews 11:6. Okay, this is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 6. But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So you got to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai that he is going to deliver you. It is completely impossible for you to please the Most High without any type of faith. That's why in the scriptures it says the unfaithful shall die with their unfaithfulness. Because the ones that have no faith, they're going to be put to death. They're going to die. All right, let me read Hebrews 11:1 just for some edification's sake. Now, without faith, Salakia. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So, things that you see in this world right now, like a phone, a TV, a car, some brand new shoes, we believe in that because we see it. But what about things that we can't see? Okay? How about that, you know? Because when all hell is about to break loose, we got to have faith that the Lord is going to protect us while everybody out here is getting messed up. You got to have strong faith for that. You got to have faith that the Lord is going to feed you during a famine. While everybody else out here is eating each other, going through trash cans, you know. We got to have strong faith, bro. Okay. Let me go to Ephesians 2:8. Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8. For by grace are ye saved through faith. So faith is not from yourselves. Okay? It's an actual gift that the Most High gives you. And there's different measures of faith. Okay? Let me read the whole verse. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh. So having faith is an actual gift. Okay? Because not everybody is going to have the same amount of faith. But faith is also a gift. All right? So let me go ahead and get Hebrews 4. We living in some beautiful times, man. We've been waiting for this stuff to happen for years, especially the apostles, bro. The elders been waiting for like years for these prophecies to come to pass. And the kingdom of heaven is right around the corner. Okay? This is Ephesians this is Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even the dividing asunder of soul and spirit and the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. So the words of the Most High are quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. All right. That's why when people hear the scriptures, they get emotional. They want to get away from you whenever you read scriptures, because it pierces them. That's how powerful the words of the Lord are. All right. Let me go ahead and get Matthew chapter 4 real quick. This is an example that Yahweh Shai, he was dealing with Satan, and Satan was tempting him. So Yahweh Shai used the scriptures against Satan. All right. This is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 1. Then was Yahweh Shai led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple. And he saith unto him, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Yahushua said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. So Yahushua, that's why it is important for you to know the scriptures. Because these demons, they're going to plague your mind. They're going to put negative thoughts in your mind. But if you know the scriptures, you're going to fight those thoughts back. You're going to fight those demons back if you know the scriptures. And that's what Yahushua is doing right now. Satan, he's using scriptures against Yahushua, but he was bringing them up in another way that's not meant to be, said. All right. So Yahushua was putting scriptures back at Satan. That's why it's important. So let me go ahead and get I think that's pretty much it. All right. So we got to be strong. We got to have faith. We got to put on the breastplate of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, which is the scriptures. We got to study. All right. Because we're living in a time where we cannot be slipping. All right. All hell about to break loose. They're about to implement martial law. But hopefully this video was edifying, giving all honor and praises unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Kakadash. Shalom.